Hey, sweet first graders. All right, so for today for math, you're going to need your 10 frame number bond sheet, and you're going to need your Expo marker. All right, so go ahead and make sure you have that stuff. If you need to pause the video to get it, that's fine. All right, so you are going to actually use the back of this sheet, and you are going to follow along with me. So I need you, I'm just going to use my table because it's a whiteboard table, but you are going to make 4 circles in a row. Try to make it as straight as you can. And then you're going to put one there, and one there. Okay, so pause this video so that you can go ahead and make those circles just like that. All right. So I want you to tell me how many circles are there? How many circles are here? There are 7. I want you to take a second to see if you can find numbers, other numbers, hiding in this 7, okay? So maybe you see 2 different groups, or you see 2 different numbers. And I want you to look at this and see what 2 groups or what 2 numbers you see inside that 7. All right, so I see 4 and 3, okay? And I'm going to show you the 4 and 3 that I see. So I see 4 here, and I see 3 here. Anybody else see it like that? Or maybe you saw 4 and 3, but you didn't see it in those 2 groups. Maybe you saw 4 and 3 like this. 4 on the bottom, 3 on the top. Okay? So either way, we've got 2 groups or 2 numbers inside that 7, right? So let's make sure that it's still 7. So we'll start with this bottom 4. So 4, 5, 6, 7. So we know that our whole is 7, right? What are our parts again? 4 and 3. All right, now because we know that we have a whole and we know we have 2 parts, we are going to make this into a number bond. So I want you to go ahead and flip your paper over so that you see the number bond. Oh, hang on, let me zoom out. Too close. Okay. So now we are going to put this into our number bond, all right? So who remembers where we put our parts? Which circles do we put our parts in? We put them in these bottom 2, right? Because you can see that these bottom 2 come together to make the Big Daddy number, okay? So what were our parts? What were our 2 parts? We had 3, so I'm going to put a 3 as one part. And we had what? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to put the 4 as the other part. Okay. And then what am I going to put up here in this Big Daddy circle? That's right, I'm going to put a 7 because 7 was our total or our whole. So I'm going to put a number 7 there. Okay. So let's see if we can find other numbers in a number other than 7. So I'm going to erase this and I'm going to show you my book. Okay, let me pull my book over here. All right, so let's look at this one. Okay, do you see this one? All right, what 2 numbers do you see hiding inside this one? Oh, it's there we go. All right, so I'm going to zoom in actually. and we're going to look. We're only looking at that box. How many do we have total? Let's do that first. How many do we have total? We've got 7, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But what numbers do you see inside that 7? What numbers do you see hiding in that 7? I see a 6, a group of 6 right here, and a 1, okay? Let's go to the next one. Let's look at this one. All right, so now we're looking at this one. How many are there altogether, or how many dots are there total? There are 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But what 2 numbers do you see hiding inside of that 7? I see 5 and 2. So I see 1 part 5, 1 part 2 to make my whole a 7. So I'm going to make that into a number bond, okay? Let's move that down there. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so that you can see my number bond when I make it. Put it in the corner so that you can still see it, okay? So here's my number bond. All right, so what was our whole again, guys? Do you remember what our whole was? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So my 7 is my Big Daddy number. All right, and then what were my 2 parts? What 2 parts did I see, or what 2 numbers did I see hiding inside of that 7? I saw 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I saw 2, 1, 2. Okay. All right, now I'm going to let you go so that you guys can do some practice on your own. See you later.